they've done to Star Wars. A wretched rebirth. Tolkien's rolling in his grave as they destroy Middle-earth. I was filled with grief. It was time to make a stand. The social justice story thieves have forced my hand. So I had to write to fight the hacks. I'm letting all of my rage out. I'm StoryMan-Jack.
Happy Thursday, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Just the Tip. I'm working on trying to get that theme song intro down a little bit. I know it's a long thing, but it's not like us. It's a narrative, so it is what it is. So anyway, today we're going to go through the little bit of character creation that I did. Their bios. We're going to go through what we did, what research I did, that kind of thing. I went out today and I filmed the area, well, last night, late, or in the evening. And I'll cut all that video together so it gives us a background to work with while the recording is playing. Which is how I do my videos, is I usually try to have some kind of active background going on so that we're able to do that. But that being said, we are going to, let's bring this up, let's see, here, okay, and let's just go over what I've got done, okay. Jimmy, mid-40s, type A personality, know-it-all, but he's a fun-loving guy. Lives by the seat of his pants, doesn't usually plan for anything. He's tall, usually over 6 foot tall, large man but not fat. Think of a guy who's super fit, like a bodybuilder, but he's got a layer of fat on him, like an ex-football player or something that got older. He ignores a lot of pain, that kind of guy. Sally, she's in her early 40s. Rugged, somewhat demanding, needy, supportive, very sarcastic person, but she's a planner. She's long hair, usually in a cap, not thin, and she isn't really a large woman. All right, and then Junior, which is our POV character, if you'll remember from our last episode. He's going to be 13 years old, short, dark hair, athletic, just getting into sports, but he's a curious kid. He stays quiet, self-reflective. He keeps to himself, kind of an introvert. So he doesn't have a lot of friends, but he grew up in an extended family, so that's how he socializes most of the time. He'll hide and keep to himself, though. Now, here's the equipment that are supposed to be used on these things. And thermal imager, that looks to be anywhere from $185 to $5,000, depending on what you want, so I have no idea. I guess to see differentiate between the trees and living things moving around. Powerful flashlight, because apparently everything except for human beings have reflective eyes that shine back at you when your flashlight is shined at their eyes in the dark. I guess humans don't have it. I have to do some more research, but keep in mind you're doing surface level research to make your story sound truthful, okay? You don't have to become an expert in everything. Night vision goggles, I guess, to see without killing yourself falling into a ditch or something. Trail cameras to capture still images of anything moving around that's not in direct line of sight of whoever's doing the investigating. Voice recorders, I guess that these things make a monkey-like cry. But when I saw voice recorders, I had to read up on it because, I mean, I get doing EVP work and ghost hunting and stuff, but And then drones. I mean, yeah. I can't relate. I mean, the only way I can relate to flying a drone is crashing the damn things, especially the expensive ones. Yeah, I know, right? So that's what we're going to start with. So if you'll remember, last time we spoke about writing a bit. So I'm going to get started writing, and I know this could probably be a little boring, but you know, think of it as like an exercise. I'm going to write a few paragraphs, get us started. Hey, if you want to play along at home, write your own story with a few paragraphs going. I don't know how to spell it. Is that right? Agitated. All right. Mom and Dad seem agitated. So when you write a scene, when you write a story, a novel, anything, it's the first line that really kind of grabs your attention. So you want it to be kind of something that gets a reader curious, right? Now, keep in mind, this is a rough draft. We're going to go through, we're going to edit it, we're going to add details and feelings and things. But they seem agitated. Drove out to the refuge. The windows were down. You feel the autumn air. You want to give sensations. Right? And I'm not doing this from first person. I wrote the first time, didn't I? All right, so you want to create as many sensations as you can. That puts the reader in the place, right? The and then there's one of those nasty adverbs you want to get rid of, right? So, as you see here, I'm creating sound. I'm creating the feel of a cool breeze, the smell of the lake. I may go back and say, which unlike the smell of the sea is still slightly moldy, yet not as salty, or something like that. Something to put that person, to give them a feeling of being in a place, right? So anybody who's ever been to the lake, there's a smell that the water of a lake has. And and you'll get that freshwater lake anyway. And then there's a different smell to saltwater lakes and like the Great Lakes or the ocean. So you want to put them in a specific place, right? And while I'm writing this, keep in mind that I understand that I'm going to have a video of a nighttime forest that I went to the lake where this is set and took video of. So there'll be that in the background that'll also put the reader into the spot, right? So let's hold it here. I'm going to do a lot of writing. Tomorrow will be Friday. It'll be the last episode this week. So I want to get as much writing done tonight, tomorrow as I can before we do the editing video. Because I'm gonna get this. I'm probably gonna show you a little bit more of the story and go through and edit it. And I'm gonna do a couple of things. My first edit is usually going back through and adding detail, putting myself in it. So when I'm writing, it's much like I'm reading. I'm seeing a video of my subject in the background, right? I'm watching it as it goes. And so I'm lucky. Well, I worked very hard to be able to type 120 words a minute. But I'm lucky to be able to do that because my mind runs that fast so I can kind of narrate the movie as I go. So when I go back and rewrite, I add the details that I may have missed in the first watching of that video, and then I'll let it sit for a day or two and go back and rewrite again, record the story, select background music, put it all together with video, and get it out for you guys. So, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please let me know what you think, how things are going. If you need anything explained further, I'll be happy to answer those questions. Just please share this out. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I would like to reach more people, and apparently I'm not going to be able to do that unless I get to a certain number of subscribers. So, if you would, please share this out to your friends and family. Let them know what I'm doing, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Remember, your life is your story. Make it a great one. Good day.